One Westworld, Westworld, Westworld,
This one Westworld.
I guess I should ride with Lex.
They talk about man. It's about time, so no cursing to our enemies. You can try to run where you going, it's your destiny. You gotta fall, never rise, that's the melody. What you get to dawn, but you get another legacy.
If you gotta do the shit, when I do it carefully. You can lose everything you own over jealousy. When I met her, I ain't never sweat her, I just let her breathe. See you down, keep my foot on you, that's not my pedigree. At your throat, I done took her over, I pray I never leave. I'm a different guy, you're surprised, tucked in my sleeve. Boy, you fucking stupid, sold your seat for some bloody beef. True nation, cut the conversation, better keep it brief.
It's about time, so no cursing to our enemies. You can try to run where you going, it's your destiny. You gotta fall, never rise, that's the melody. What you get to witness, don't get another legacy.
It's about time, send the curses to them enemies. You can try to run where you going, this your destiny. Fusion gotta fall, never rise, that's a melody. What you get to witness, the beginning of a legacy. It's about time, send the curses to them enemies. You can try to run where you going, this your destiny. Fusion gotta fall, never rise, that's a melody. What you get to witness, the beginning of a legacy. They don't wanna know, we tell them, they just won't believe. It's about the journey, I ain't worried, moving at my speed. Saying we ain't much to be desired, gotta disagree. Sorry, one of mine, then we spinning like rotisserie. Go against the odds, I'm ready, this another victory. Cut different, niggas moving foul, where the referee. Moving like the military, something they ain't never seen. One Westworld for the people, this is what they need.
It's about time, so no curses to our enemies. You can try to run where you going, it's your destiny. You gotta fall, never rise, that's the melody. What you get to witness, the beginning of a legacy.
It's about time, send the curses to them enemies. You can try to run where you going, this your destiny. Music gotta fall, never rise, that's the melody. What you get to witness, the beginning of a legacy. It's about time, send the curses to them enemies. You can try to run where you going, this your destiny. Music gotta fall, never rise, that's the melody. When you get to witness the beginning of a legacy.
Yeah. U.P.K shit, man, One West. Hey. I'm a U.P.K nigga, I'm stuck in my ways. That's on them, letting cowards fill up they ranks. Goddamn, lost tribes got them following waves. Loyalty a lifestyle, nigga, I'm just saying. Yeah, I'ma say, no, New Orleans is going up. Next spot, we at the B&B. I'm turned up, I pull up in the SRT. Burning rubber, hey, U.P.K shit. Look, met her at the club, told her pull up to the lobby. She know I'm in the coat, we're all black, no Illuminati. This my other half, shit, I can't move without it. These my motherfucking brothers, yeah, what I'm gonna do without them, yeah. If it's beef, I can't wait to sink my teeth in. Niggas going overboard, they off the deep end. Why you tripping off that hoe? That's some weak shit. Told him put me in the game cause I love defense. Yeah, put me in the game, coach. Fuck you thought, he let his colors fly. He ain't cut, we cut him off. Yeah, bounce on, let my fringes swing. Yeah, I'm a dog, and she say she find me interesting. Yeah, want me to call, put me in the game, coach. Fuck you thought, he let his colors fly. He ain't cut, we cut him off. Hey, bounce on, let my fringes swing. Yeah, I'm a dog, and she say she find me interesting. Yeah, want me to call, I ain't gotta settle, I got options, ma. No, I stand on business, my name not Jazar. I'll pop you with this pocket rock. Feed a nigga shells like a taco truck. Hey, this bitch got sound effects. It go pew pew pew. I ain't tripping on no drink, got bottles in the room. I'm in Durham, North Carolina, bitch, it's 12 a.m. Look at them, they ain't none of us, and we ain't them. I told him, put me in the game, coach. Fuck you thought, ayy, let his colors fly. He ain't cut, we cut him off. Ayy, bounce out, let my fringes swing, yeah. I'm a dog, ayy, she say she find me interesting, yeah. Want me to call, put me in the game, coach. Fuck you thought, ayy, let his colors fly. He ain't cut, we cut him off. Ayy, bounce out, let my fringes swing, yeah. I'm a dog, ayy, she say she find me interesting. Want me to call, yeah. UPK shit, man, you already know what it is. It's the 55th annual Passover, man, turn up. We gonna do this shit the UPK way, not the other way. You hear me?
Yeah. I want what's in a building, yeah, easy. Yo, Nayata, ask them gyal something there. A 21 question, I me have a couple contestant. Right now, me a go need do no confession. If me go a jail, would you wait for me? Or you woulda fuck for me with me charge it? If me sick, would you care for me? Or you woulda leave me to go party? If me dey a foreign and I send me money, would you build a house in my name for me? Answer me no, me a wait Charlie. Woulda expect a little loyalty? Me a ask 21 question. Girl, right now you are the contestant. Me a go need for your confession. If a loyalty you get acceptance. Me a ask 21 question. Girl, right now you are the contestant. Me a go need for your confession. If a loyalty you get acceptance. If the police them a search for me, would you sell me or would you work for me? Would you tell them where to find me and make the situation worse for me? Girl, if me need loyalty, put a count on your loyalty. Would you bring bail money for me? Girl, or would you just bail on me? Me a ask 21 question. Girl, right now you are the contestant. One second. Alright, I have some camera problem over here. Let me just jump back out quick and fast. Alright, great. Shalom Israel. Welcome again to another I.S.U.P.K. Jamaica Wednesday night law class. My name is Priest and Officer Kayadwan from I.S.U.P.K. Jamaica under commanding General YAHANNA. I.S.U.P.K. started 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. I.S.U.P.K. is run by commanding General YAHANNA, the one man in charge of Israel today. The brother that the 7 heads leave, you know what I mean, the truth under. You understand? The 7 heads, the 7 general level, leave the truth, the I.S.U.P.K. in the command of commanding General YAHANNA. See? So any other people who did in the I.S.U.P.K. and leave and went and formed some other fake group, just know that, you know what I mean, commanding General YAHANNA, he did not go and farm anything else. And he did not make himself, you know what I mean, the head. The heads made him the head. You know what I mean? The one thing you can't do, you can't give yourself a rank and you can't give yourself a title. You understand? You can't be self-proclaimed. See? Whenever the Most High choose somebody, they can't choose themselves. You know what I mean? When the Most High choose David, see? David was just a sheep herder. David was just a sheep herder, you know. David had herd sheep and, You know what I mean? As David out there, I heard him sheep, him say, a lion grab up one of him sheep, them and him have to slew the lion. See? Him see a bear take up one of him sheep, them and him have to slew the bear. David never, you know what I mean, think he would have been anointed at the Most High. Even Saul. Saul was, you know what I mean, what I call it, he never have much confidence in himself, even though he had a tall statue and him look, you know what I mean, him look like a king. He never have the confidence in himself, and the Most High choose him, anointed him, and tell the priest them to anoint him. He never pick himself. Oh dear, your Israelite group, our leader, you know what I mean, our fake Israelite group leader, our camp leader, whatever you want to call it, and your Christian church, make themselves, you know what I mean, just give themselves the rank and the authority where no come from God. So somebody have to give you. You can't just make yourself like we here in Jamaica. We always say under commanding general, your honor. You know what I mean? Whenever you hear Officer Abadawan kick off a class, it's always I am officer, you know what I mean, of 1,000 Abadawan under commanding general, your honor. See, when me kick off my class, I am officer 500 Kayadwan under commanding general, your honor. You can't give yourself no Mickey Mouse thing. You can't just get up and give yourself rank. And if you are in a Christian church, you understand, or you're in some fake Hebrew Israelite group, you're under a man that gave himself that rank. Nobody gave him that. He went out there and created something else and made himself the head of that. Christ is not the head of that. That is his creation. You understand? So we just have to make that clear. We always make that disclaimer every time we start a class. We are the I.S.U.P.K. under commanding general, your honor. You understand? Commanding general, your honor, did not put himself where he is. Men above him put him there. And that is from the Most High. You understand? So tonight class, we are talking about P. Diddy. See? You know what I mean? There's so much going on with P. Diddy right now. The diddler. So much. Yo, the amount of things when I hear about P. Diddy. I remember back in the days when you hear about Puff Daddy. You think about Tupac and Biggie, and you don't know when we in the world and we have grew up and we rate Tupac and we rate Biggie. You know what I mean? We didn't even rate Puff Daddy. You know what I mean? And many of these other rappers from back in the 90s and thing. Rate them. But come to find out, Virgin, you know what I mean? Sometimes you have to know who we rate. And how would we know? How would we know that this was the man that is set up, or one of the man them where the oppressor set up for we idolize? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Good music, excellent music. I mean, I said moral music, you know, and that me I saying about music that, you know what I mean, have a vibe. See? And we look upon him like, you know what I mean, some great figure. And of course, the oppressor made him rich. Rich beyond imagination. Right now, I think he's a billionaire. And then by now, we should understand, say, yo, anybody with the oppressor make so powerful amongst us, any black person or Hispanic or native Indian person where the oppressor push up in our face, we should be suspicious of that person. But now we understand that. Look at TD Jakes, which is affiliated with the diddler. You know what I mean? Bishop TD Jakes. Who made him a bishop? I can bet he made himself a bishop. You can almost better say he make himself a bishop, like Nasty Nate in the IUIC, that Christian Israelite group run by corrupt police officers. Who made him the bishop? We can't better say he made himself the bishop. You understand? Look how TDJK is propelled and pushed in your face. As you can call it, he's the head of the black church, the biggest pastor in a film prime. You of course you have the Eddie Langs, you have the Creflo Dollar here in Jamaica who you have. You have the Blair them, which the Blair them might little bit different. But to Jamaica, you know what I mean, and you can never tell too. Maybe there's a hand behind the role of that. Let me just sidebar a bit. You know, my other encounter with that Pastor Blair, see, grandfather funeral, you know what I mean? And his funeral kept as theme church. I'm surprised to hear where come out of his mouth, and you know, I never too rate it at the time. I said, wait, a pastor, you talk so. You see? So, yeah. Anyway. So, these black leaders where the oppressor push up in our faces, we should question them. We should really reconsider them. You know what I mean? Because who would have thought that the diddler was a super villain, brother? Yo, that man is not just, the man coming like like you watch a superhero movie and you have a super villain. This is how P. Diddy is, you know what I mean? In my eyes, a super villain. They might tie him, and this is alleged, right? They are tying him to the unalivement of Tupac. Not only Tupac, the unalivement of Biggie. See? A lot of LGBTQ1 bag of sitting activity. See? So him is not only an unaliver, him is a where I call it now, a bottom raider. Then wild, a woman beater. You know what I mean? Brutal. Like this man here is a super villain. And this is who the oppressor push in our face for idolize. You know what I mean? Him have a talk with himself, more money. Well, it was a song. More money, more problem. It seems, and to be honest, in the condition that our people are currently in, that is a true statement in that song. More money, more problem. Because poverty alone is not the problem that our people have. Our people have a moral problem because we are under this oppressor. You see, not growing up, but being under this oppressor and learning everything from this oppressor, from Christianity to theme version of history as to who we are and what we should be like. You know what I mean? It deprives you of all kind of morality. So you see, when we become rich, we don't become better person, We become like the oppressor because P. Diddy, to be honest, what he's being accused of is something that the oppressor, you would think an oppressor would do. You get what I say? And not only him, you have R. Kelly. See? You have R. Kelly. You have Bill Cosby. And many people are going to say, I fight Bill Cosby and Ray and blah, 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 blah. That might be true. It might be true that they might fight Bill Cosby, but what Bill Cosby have, you know what I mean? What Bill Cosby have that is wrong in the first place, that make you have to wonder, not just wonder, but you have to really say to yourself, well, maybe some of these allegations are true. Bill Cosby love sleep with white women. You understand? Make you have to really think and say, well, maybe these allegations are true because list line and line upon line list of white women that him, and it's another thing about our people as well. Whenever we get some kind of money or some status in this in the oppressor kingdom, the first thing we want to do is find some white dog to sleep with. You understand? And Bill Cosby, me know me a sidebar. You know, Bill Cosby was one of them people back in the 70s and the 80s who was pro-black, you know. I mean, many of you might not know that, you know. There are tapes of Bill Cosby speaking out against, you know what I mean, white oppression and all them things there. But somewhere along the line, brethren, as the man them gain some wealth and some notoriety, now them it's like them in bed with the oppressor, sleeping with white woman. By now, yo, our people should take it from this, or take this from it. Sleeping with the oppressor woman, you know, a crosses, you know. I mean, use crosses because we are Jamaicans still. Like, there's some curse behind that, you know. If you don't end up in jail, like, what name? O.J. Simpson. Zane, if she don't go upside your head and make you have laughing stock like Tiger Woods, or you just end up get unalive because she accuse you of rape. By now, we should understand that sleeping with the oppressor woman is crosses, virgin. By now, but for some reason, we love the oppressor woman. All right, enough sidebar. So you have P. Diddy. P. Diddy, this brother who commit villain, super villain like acts, and the oppressor, you know what I mean, just make him someone to idolize in his kingdom. We have to start, you know what I mean, rethink about who we follow in this place, you know? Who we call our leaders, you know. You know what I mean? You have Jay-Z, another billionaire rapper, who when name Colin Kaepernick, and it's rare, you know, you see what Colin Kaepernick did is very, very rare. Very rare you hear a black celebrity athlete come out and speak. I mean, you will never hear Usain Bolt come out and talk about, you know what I mean, the oppression of poor black men in Jamaica. Never. And this is a Jamaica, and him is a Jamaican. So you know, say that rare. Colin Kaepernick come out and say, yo, I'm a protest because police are kill black people. And him rich. He never have to do that. Him rich. Jeopardize him entire football career. To this day, them not pick him on a team. To this day, them not play about football or NFL. And you know what the NFL did? The NFL, because the NFL know that our black leaders, they are willing sellouts. They are willing to just sell us down the river, sell us down the drain. Them call Jay-Z, and they make a deal with Jay-Z, and Jay-Z come out and say out time mouth, say we pass this, and paraphrase it. You know what I mean? We pass it, like in basically I say we pass the stage, and now it's time to get back and play football. Forgetting about the fact that black men are being unalived by police officers, by white racist police officers. Just kill the movement that Colin Kaepernick did not try. You know what I mean? And many people, and to show you that the NFL was panicking, they had to make a deal with Jay-Z, which means that Colin Kaepernick was actually making a difference, because people that start speak out against the NFL. Because what the NFL did was kick him, I think them suspend him or something like that. And people are say, so the man can't talk out for black issue or go on, and people eyes were now on the NFL to say, yo, maybe we need to boycott the NFL. So what Colin Kaepernick was doing was working. But here comes this big sellout Uncle Tom Negro called Jay-Z. And many of you don't look upon them rapper you like Uncle Toms. But enough of them are, it's not just your Al Sharpton is Uncle Toms, and he is. See? But you have man like them here, where Uncle Toms too, but just go on like them a gangster. But we sell you down the river. Somebody say unmute yourself. What do you mean unmute yourself? You not hear me? You not hear me? Which palm mute pan? You hear me good, clear? Because somebody say unmute yourself, you know. You give me a one if you not hear me. Call that to the strange, say, oh, no audio not come true. Is it? Give me a one. Put a number 1 in the chat. All right. Somebody say, yes, we are here. All right. Great. Zin. So these are the people that the oppressor put up for we idolize. And look what they have become. Them turn, like the most I say, whatever is in the dark have come out now light. And here this man, dirty laundry, have come out. Which leads now to my topic. Zin. If your Christian pastor is right, then P. Diddy did nothing wrong. I want to make that sink in for a second. What do I mean when I say if your pastor is right? If your pastor who said the law of God is done away with, you are now saved by the blood of Jesus. Hallelujah. And him shake and him go on. If your pastor is right, P. Diddy have all right for beat the crap out of Cassie. When do wrong, you know do not wrong if your pastor is right. You see a pastor, him give a license for sin, right? And you gladly take it. See? Because in your mind, you say, well, at least me can eat pork. Because for the most part, whenever them say the law is done away with, it's so that they can eat pork. I don't know, something spiritual about that pork thing there. I don't know. That pork thing there, it seemed like, and it's spiritual for true, because at one time we used to get unalive to eat pork. Or we would rather be unalive than eat pork. So now it's definitely spiritual. It has some significant meaning. You see? So in the church, them throw away the entire law in the Christian church. Just so you can't eat pork. And you say, well, yeah, the law is done away with, so now we can't eat pork. Because God would make it so nice if you never want to eat it. Right? And one other advantage, quote unquote, that Christians get, which is not an advantage by the way, that's why I say quote unquote. See? That Christians get from throwing away the law is whenever them commit a sin, Jesus loved them no matter what. But that is very dangerous. A very, very dangerous precedent to set, and that precedent is set inside of your church. God know your heart, even though you is a filthy, disgusting LGBT. God know your heart, even though you're cheated on your husband, you're having sex with, you know what I mean, the entire church, and you know what I mean, outside of the church. God know your heart, even though you're sleeping with another brother's wife, and sleeping with whores, and smoking cigarette and weed behind closed doors. And the most popular one of all, touching little children's inside of that church, which nobody likes to talk about. That is, you know what I mean, rampant inside of that church. Like, I mean, that is synonymous with the Christian church. By now, right? True or false? By now, touching little children is synonymous with Christianity. Nobody can deny that, not even Christians. Come on. If Christians in the chat, you just type in the chat if I lie, me I tell. Isn't that synonymous with Christianity from the regular Protestant churches to the Catholic Church? Isn't the Catholic Church fighting many and many lawsuits right now because some priests molest some little boy? Am I lying? And isn't it the same scenario with the Protestant churches? Like, let me call them out. The Seventh-day Adventists, the Jehovah Witness, the, you know what I mean, the Methodist, the Baptist, the Church of God, every last one of them. Isn't it the same thing? Isn't there some story or some rumor in some community? Isn't there some news report, rumor, or some case being fought right now about some pastor who molest somebody pitney? So Christianity, somebody said not all churches, and not every single church, of course not. Not every single church. And in my opinion, if you dig deep enough, you might find one in probably every single church. But me I talk known. Something that is known. Well, not every single church. But a lot of church. So much so that, as me I say, touching little children is synonymous with the Christian church. Like, you know what I mean? There's a saying, if a pastor ever touch my little son, or, you know what I mean, touch my little daughter, why somebody would have to say that about a pastor? A pastor supposed to be a man of God, or a servant of God. Why somebody now would have to have it in their mind, say, yo, I don't want, send me pick them go to church, you know, because I know them pastor boy would molest me pick them. Why is that a problem in the church? Because, like what I said, the Christian church teach that the Most High law is done away with. So there's a license to sin. You understand? And whenever them do what manner of evil inside of your church, then them say, you know what I mean? No man is without sin. God know my heart. From your belief in Jesus, all sins are forgiven. And that is a lie, and that is dangerous. And if that is the case, then P. Diddy did nothing wrong when he beat up Cassie in a hotel lobby. If that is the case. In other words, what me I try to tell you is, you see, without the laws where the Most High put in place, there is no justice for things that P. Diddy did. Let me say that correctly. You see, without the Most High laws, there is no justice against things like what P. Diddy did. Because I know by now, all have seen that video. See? All right. So, in case all have not seen the video, of course, you're not going to see it on TikTok. I will play it over on YouTube and Facebook. So, when you can just go over Facebook or YouTube, I.S.U.P.K Jamaica. See? We are currently live on YouTube and Facebook. I'm going to play the tape right now. If you don't want to see the tape, for those who haven't seen it, you know what I mean, just go over there. In the meanwhile, remember, like, share, subscribe, depending on the platform that you're watching on. You understand? Oh, Slakia. I am playing the apology tape. See? Me now have the abuse. Let me just pull it up. Well, you know what I mean? We can pull it up. All right. Now close this. Because I need that video there. 1 second. One second, and bear with me. See? P. Diddy. Let's hope TikTok bring it up. TikTok usually you call it now. Yeah. Hold on, see this. No. Sensitive content. Some people may find the video to be disturbing. I want to see video. See okay. What is? Hold on. Oh, this not look like alright. Give me a second. 1 second. Come on. Alright, I know TikTok now go on pull up a video there. Alright, let me search for it over you Facebook. In the meanwhile, if you don't have no question, you know what I mean, just type it in the chat. You know what I mean? Alright. Alright, here it is. One second. Make sure it show over here, so. Come. Alright. Hey, the man literally grab her by at the back of her neck and toss her on the ground. And then when she fell on the ground, the man go over her and kick her. It seemed like he kick her in her, you know what I mean, her vagina. You see? And then the man take up the bags, you know what I mean, which more likely he bought. He's the one that bought those bags, right? And then him kick her again, and then him grab her by her clothes and drag her back to the room like a rag doll. You know what I mean? This is what the Christian church call a high value man. Isn't a high value man according to Christianity and society? A high value man is what? A man that has money. Right? There's been something pushing in the media about high value men. You know what I mean? I'm sure this world don't consider we in the UPK as high value men because what? We defend morals and principle. You know what I mean? But we might not, you know what I mean? Not because we are rich, but we support morals and principles. See? We are not what society calls high value men. You know what I mean? Because what? In the Christian mind, a high value man is a successful man financially. True or false? In the Christian mind, a high value man. That's why you see when name Kevin Samuels, which is a Christian. You can just by him demeanor, you know that him is a church, grew up in church, probably got molested in church. I know many brothers look up to Kevin Samuels. You know what I mean? Them talking about high value, man. Christianity, the whole of that come from Christianity. Then a man that makes 6 figures. That is what society call high value man. But in their mind, a high value man don't have to have morals. Like this man, like P. Diddy. A high value man don't have to have morals and just have to have, you know what I mean, money. So our sisters look for a man with money but not morals. You know what I mean? And in many cases, because our sisters have been, you know what I mean, so brainwashed by the Christian church, they take the abuse whenever them find a quote unquote high value man like P. Diddy or might not be as big as P. Diddy, but him have some money in them pocket. Them take the abuse and them don't speak about where them a go through on a day-to-day basis inside of them home. You understand? Them take the abuse and keep it quiet because them get the Birkin bag. Them get to have a Birkin bag and some Gucci shoes and Gucci slippers and clothes and robe. And them think that them take the abuse because now them have a high value man. When really, a high value man should be the standard of what you see inside of the ISUPK. Men with morals. We're not rich like, you know what I mean, P. Diddy. We're not rich like, you know what I mean, Jay-Z. But we definitely would not do what Jay-Z and P. Diddy does. You understand? No brother in the ISUPK would deal with his wife like, oh, you see, you know what I mean? P. Diddy deal with Cassie. No brother in the ISUPK would dare do that. You understand? So, our people need to, you know what I mean, detach themselves from the Christian, where they call it now, the Christian standard of what a high value man is. And rethink who you follow for moral advice and instruction. Our sisters should rethink who them learn from in order to determine who them or what type of man them need to choose as a husband. Let us tell you what kind of man is a high value man. You understand? And don't make the Christian church, because the Christian church, you know what I mean, loves, and PDD is a good church going, of course, you know what I mean, like every criminal grew up in a church. You understand? And goes to church, even in him billionaire status. Have him own pastor, which is TDJ, which is power bottom. You understand? Still a Christian. If you ask P. Diddy if he believe in a God, what P. Diddy I go tell you? If you ask P. Diddy if he love God, what P. Diddy I go tell you? P. Diddy I go tell you, yeah, him love God, him Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. You understand? And God has been good, and you know what I mean? I feel so blessed. That is how Christians talk, and that you find out, say, that is how majority of the wicked among us talk. It's always my Lord and Savior. I got, like, if you go an award show, if you always watch these award shows, right? And when them go up on the podium to speak and collect them award, when them always say, first and foremost, I need to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, because without him, this wouldn't be possible. And P. Diddy do it a lot of times. They are Christians, and you might say, well, how them for be Christian and them go to church? Bridget, Christianity is the mindset. Every murderer is not every, but most criminals are Christian. Because our people learn to be Christians from the oppressor. It's in our hearts. You might, and everybody have a plan one day. Say, boy, one day, you know, boy, the right time. Whenever a pastor talk to them and them say, boy, I'm going to see you come to church, you know, I go on, I need to see you in church. I say, one day, pastor, one day, gotta work for my heart. He's a Christian. He's a potential church goer, but in heart, well, this is a heart. This is not a heart. See? In his heart, he's a Christian. And Christianity is the mindset that our people have. And as me I say, if your pastor is right, then P. did nothing wrong. Because you should forgive P. Diddy for what he do to Cassie. It look outrageous, right? I mean, who could toss a woman on the ground, a black woman, if she is one of us? I'm not sure about that neither still, but who could toss a woman on the ground and kick her while she's on the ground? Outrageous, but according to Christianity, you should forgive him. Forgive him. Forget about it. God knows his heart. You understand? God knows his heart. Forget about the laws of the Bible that says him not to kick and abuse Cassie, which we are going to jump to that right now. See? Forget about that. God knows him heart. He meant good. Like what him say in him apology letter or him apology video. Him said, I was in a bad place. Never play that now. See, this is his apology. This is P. Diddy's apology. Somebody said, Billy a demon. You definitely have You hear what him said? You hear what him said a while ago? Him asks God for his mercy and grace. P. Diddy is a Christian. And that we are trying to tell you. I don't guess we have guess. P. Diddy is a Christian. All of these celebrities, all the one them where you think in a Illuminati. Because our people, everything, them sell them soul, them are Illuminati. They are Christians. They are Christians. You say them worship Satan and in the Christian church. That is where you worship Satan in the Christian church. P. Diddy just said, I'm going to play it back. So I want to hear what him say. He had to ask God for his mercy and grace. You understand? All right, somebody asked an excellent question. Kevin Thomas said, who do you call a Christian? And I assume, Kevin, that you are probably a real Christian. You're probably a real Christian, somebody who baptized in a church and you praise God in the church. And in your mind, you say, P. Diddy is no Christian. No Christian would do that. Right? This is a Christian. The common criminal out there who commits crime, most of them are Christian. You understand? Most of them believe in a Christianity. You understand? That is a Christian. You know who's a Rasta? A Rasta is somebody probably not up a Bobo Hill, but them believe in a Selassie. You understand? Jamaica is a Christian country. Majority of us are Christians. Of course, I am not a Christian. No. See? Come find the truth. But, Bridget, the common criminal on the road is a Christian. You understand? If you want to say different levels of Christianity, well, you might be the Holy Ghost filled, water baptized Christian. But the man that do the analyzing in the community, more likely is a Christian. And will probably become the biggest Christian pastor one day. You understand? Like in this community case, where the Dan is now a Christian. You understand? Because he was always a Christian, in parents a Christian. He was just rude. You know what I mean? Growing up. Bad. But he was always a Christian. So to answer your question, majority of everybody, especially here in Jamaica, are Christians. People who believe in a Christianity are Christian. When you think that, when you go fill out some form and them ask your religion, where you put, even if you have fire God, Christian. No? That, you know what I mean? I hope that answer your question. So P. Diddy is a Christian. He's a Christian and him does show you. That's why I'm going to ask God for him grace and him mercy. Because him believe in a Christianity. Him probably went to TDGX and beg TDGX, who is a power button, by the way. I don't know if you know say TDGX is a power button. He's a power button. You understand? Me now have to tell you what a power bottom is. See? The biggest black pastor is a power bottom. Alright? Moving on. See? So him probably go to P. Diddy and beg P. Diddy for pray for him and thing because now him secrets are coming out. You understand? So if you believe you're Christian pastor, why are you against P. Diddy? What did P. Diddy do wrong? Your Christian pastor, if your Christian pastor is right, P. Diddy do nothing wrong. All of those, you know what I mean, men rape that he done. According to your Christian pastor, the law is done away with. So why are you angry at P. Diddy? If your Christian pastor is right, P. Diddy was not wrong for beating Cassie in that hotel hallway. But thank the Most High for commanding General YAHANNA and the I.S.U.P.K because we know P. Diddy is wrong and so is your Christian pastor. Because we know the Bible. And we're going to jump to a scripture right now. See? This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 27 and 24. And it says, "Curse be he that smiteth." You know what smiteth mean? Smite mean to strike or to hit somebody. See? "Cursed be he that smiteth his neighbor secretly." What is that talking about? Who is in this case is P. Diddy's neighbor? Isn't his wife Cassie his neighbor? His wife and his neighbor? P. Diddy was beating her, you know what I mean, in secret. That is the law. This is the law telling you that what P. Diddy did, and not only P. Diddy, you know, because as I said, many of our sisters are facing domestic abuse and brutalization from quote unquote high value men like quote unquote P. Diddy. You understand? But the law protect you from them abuse them. But your Christian pastor said the law is done away with. So you know what P. Diddy do? P. Diddy come do a tape and apologize and say him go pray for God's grace and race. So according to your Christian pastor, you should just forget about it and make Cassie, you know what I mean, live with the way they call it, the trauma of getting brutalized by P. Diddy. What are you complaining about? You're surprised by the video? P. Diddy is a Christian, just like you. What are you talking about? But according to the Bible, P. Diddy is cursed. Let me read it again. "Cursed be him," Slakia, "cursed be he that smiteth his neighbor in secret." And that is talking about domestic abuse. That is when you secretly abuse somebody, man or woman, because we know that sisters abuse man too. You understand? You have sisters who abuse them husband as well. And them do it in secret. That is talking about abuse. Domestic abuse. See? That person is cursed. And why in the dark I will come out in the light. You understand? I pray you understand. But you will get no justice inside of that Christian church. I'm going to tell you how the Christian church is as well. The Christian pastor is a bunch of hypocrites. You see, if the pastor know that your husband is rich and have money like P. Diddy, and you come to him and tell him, say, yo, yeah, get abused at home by this rich man, especially if this rich man throw money in your pastor coffers. You know your pastor will tell you, just work it out. You don't need counseling. The marriage, you can't just make the marriage go down the drain. So you need to come and let me counsel now. But you see, if that man is poor and not a quote unquote high value man, your pastor, guess what your pastor go tell you for do? Can anybody guess what the pastor go tell this woman for do? Somebody in the chat. If two scenario, you know, if a woman go through domestic abuse with a high value rich man that pays the Christian pastor. What counsel you think the Christian pastor will give that woman? And if he's poor, a poor man, what counsel you think the pastor will give? It happen all the time. TDJ say, woman thou are loose. Another TDJ say, woman thou are loose. The purpose-driven life. Wasn't that his book that him write that sells how much million copies? Come to find out he was taking, counseling from a power bottom. Imagine that. All this time this man, was taking a rod up in backside. You understand? And you revered him as like he's a prophet of God. Well, the same man is P. Diddy's pastor. TDJX? Yeah, is P. Diddy's pastor. I guess, you know what I mean? Show me a company, I'm going to tell you who he is. You understand? If a sister going to a pastor and say her husband is abusing her and is poor, that pastor will tell that sister to leave her husband. But you can imagine how much time Cassie and P. Diddy go before that pastor. And Cassie say, he might beat me, And the pastor say, work it out, man. Just work it out. You don't have to fight through this because P. Diddy rich. The Christian church don't teach our sisters that they are obligated to their husbands if your husband is poor. No, because you need to find a high value man, quote unquote. But as long as he's a high value man, work it out. Let me read this again. Deuteronomy 27 and 24. And it said, cursed be he that smiteth his neighbor in secret. P. Diddy was beating the piss out of Cassie in secret. You understand? But because you're a Christian pastor, say the law is done away with, P. Diddy, you know what I mean? According to your pastor's standard, did nothing wrong. Because this law would be done away with according to your pastor. So now there's no defense against abuse. That's why the Most High gave us these laws to protect you from abuse and other things. You see, when your pastor said the law is done away with, you saw that as a license to sin. Yes, me can eat pork, me can cheat by my husband. You know what I mean? You can be a LGBT, you can sleep with an next man's wife. But you not think about that other people would now be able to do that to you. You understand? So the law is done away with. So God will forgive me if me thief. Or God will forgive me if me unalive. But what about if somebody unalive you or a family member? God will forgive them too? No, you don't want that if it happened to you. So this law is done away with. Curse be the man that smiteth his neighbor in secret. Okay, that done away with. But when you get smite, shouldn't that be done away with too? When you get abused in secret, shouldn't this be done away with? Christian pastor is a bastard, man. And the reason why our people are destroyed the way we are destroyed is because we follow Christianity. You hear me, I tell you? The Christian church is the reason why blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian, we are destroyed as a people. You look in Jamaica, when you talk to a black person about black people, them say black people, this and them that. Well, who caused that? Who caused that? They would make it seem like we were just born like this. No. We grew up and learned the filth that we were taught over here. We learned Christianity. And Christianity taught us to be lawless people. So we break even the laws of the land because your Christian pastor said the laws are done away with. So if you break God's laws, you might as well break the law of the land. It's spiritual. Just think about it. You're not going to get nothing but criminals. But we in the I.S.U.P.K and the command in general, Anna, we are not criminals. We keep the laws of the land because we keep the laws of God. I hope you understand. You understand? Anyway. Let me continue reading. It said, and all the people shall say, Amen, or so be it. Yeah, man. So you see the man like P. Diddy who secretly abused his wife, he's cursed. And you see him, you're now seeing this curse being played out in the media and social media right now. You understand? This is P. Diddy being cursed. You understand? 1 second. You understand? This is P. Diddy being cursed. You understand? All right. What would they know? 1 second. We're going to jump to the book of, you know what I mean? We're going to jump to some more laws that, and this class, for the most part, not only, I think sisters can benefit from a class like this. General Mayaman break it down even more excellently Monday. See? But this class, Bridget, is very valuable to sisters. And when you hear about out the Christian church, you shouldn't get offended and run gone because your Christian pastor speak in such a way that it make you feel tingly inside. You shouldn't be offended at what we are saying. Sisters should find value in these I.S.U.P.K classes and should be flocking inside here, because here is the only place where you have real protection, because you have real righteous brothers who do keep the laws of the Most High. We say, cursed be the man that smiteth his neighbor in secret. So no man will abuse you in the I.S.U.P.K. We keep these laws, but you're not safe inside of the Christian church. You understand? So sisters should really find value in these classes and should be flooding through these doors, willing to learn at a righteous man's feet, eager like Mary Magdalene did to Christ, because she saw that Christ wasn't a rich man like P. Diddy, but what Christ thought was really valuable. So what she did, she washed him feet. And now we're not saying that a sister should come in here and wash our feet. We're not telling you to come do that. See? But what we are saying is, you should find value in these classes and should be eager and willing to get up in this school and, you know what I mean, learn from righteous brothers who will protect you at all costs. You have no protection in that Christian church because those LGBT who runs your church don't like woman to begin with. You understand? Like Kevin Samuels and them, man, they don't like woman. Them just disrespect you on social media. Talk, say you're not no value. You're not a high value woman. And right now you have a war between man and woman on the internet. Who is the worst gender or who's the worst sex? And then, you know what I mean? You have the black woman against the black man and the black man against the black woman. When we can't survive without each other, dummy. How can you be so stupid to hear man versus woman and pick a friggin'? Or you have to pick a side when it took a man and a woman to bring your dumb ass here? We should learn who our real enemies are. Our enemies are not each other. Our enemies are our oppressors, these other nations. Rest assured that the Chinese man, woman, depend inside. You don't have Chinese man against Chinese woman. Yes, you just scroll through the internet and for the most part what you see, black man against black woman. Use your mind, use your brain. Use your brain. You don't, well, me see some white man and white woman hang on upon the thing there, but for the most part, white woman support the white man. Because the white man have an empire. She only cross the what you call it now. She only come cross that side when she want pleasure, because the white man not pleasure her enough, so she come defile her brother. And our brothers find a white woman when they look a green card. Of course, there's no pleasure in a white woman more than what we should have, like our green card. You understand? So you have them in the mix a little bit. But rest assured that the white woman is 100% behind the white man. But you know who is not behind the black man? The black woman. And you know who is not willing to love and protect the black woman? The black man. Because this oppressor has, you know what I mean, turn us against each other. And the Christian church, the Christian church has done a number on the minds of our sisters, telling them that they don't need a man, them need Jesus. Then tell me how it feels if you have Jesus in your bed at night time and warm you up. I guess that is why Christianity full of those Christian songs that sing love song to Jesus. All it is R&B love song to Jesus. Just a bunch of lonely women singing love song to an imaginary husband. When Christ tells us, you know what I mean, submit yourself to your own husband as unto the Lord. So Christ will make you know, say, I know me and your husband go and go submit to him. He might just treat him like how you would have treated me. But because of this oppressor, you would rather die than to submit to a black man. He's not a high value man enough. Because you work more money than him. So you don't have to respect him. You're being manipulated. You have to know. You're not going to know when you're being manipulated. Because you know, in the I.S.U.P.K, you're going to just get manipulated to, you know what I mean, to know end out there. And fall in every trap and every trend, which is a trap on the internet. Because you know inside here, you don't have wise men to counsel you and tell you what decision you're making that is wrong. And most of your decisions are wrong. A matter of fact, 90% of your thoughts them wrong. Because you don't even know how to think. You need righteous brothers which make you learn how to rethink. You understand? So you don't fall in all of these traps that are set out there to keep, you know what I mean, black men against black woman and black woman against black men. And Hispanic man against Hispanic woman. Hispanic woman against Hispanic man. Native Indian man against Native Indian woman. And Native Indian woman against Native Indian man. It's a trap. And when we don't unite, we're going nowhere. Can you imagine? We have a nation of sisters who think it's okay to just sleep around. And we have a nation of brothers who think that it's just okay to sleep with a next man woman. You can't go nowhere a conflict that is, brethren. You can have a football team where the players are feuding against each other. Oh, you're going to win a game. You can't, you win no game. You come last, dead last, and black people, they are last. But they are last. But they are last. You have P. Diddy who just show you the way I call it. He's like a magnified version of what we is in the black community. What we have become. P. Diddy. You understand? He's an example of what we have become as a people. And Cassie is an example. If, of course, I must say, we don't know if she's a sister. But say she is, right? She would be an example of how our sisters, you know what I mean, are willing to sell themselves because somebody have money and can buy them a Birkin bag. You understand? And it is, it's a shame, man. But we're going to jump to some more laws, right? We're going to jump to some more laws that show you how the laws in the Bible protect our sisters. And you're a Christian pastor telling you that the laws are done away with. Takes away that protection. See? We're going to read the law concerning rape, right? Because we all know that raping is wrong, right? You have some fake Hebrew Israelite groups that, you know what I mean, out there that talk about, misunderstand this and say rape is legal. See? And you have some Christians, like me, I reason with a brother, yeah, a Christian brother the other day, and he was the other man trying to convince me that this is talking about raping being legal. And I'm trying to tell him, no, brother, this is telling you that rape is punishable by unalivement. Rape is punishable, is a unalivement sentence. You understand? So, by one hand, if you're in a fake Hebrew Israelite group, they are going to tell you that rape is legal. I go as far as ask the brother, if somebody rape your daughter, what you would do? Man said nothing. I said, bombard Christian, you know. I say, yo, brother, don't go out there and tell people that it's okay to rape. I'm going to read about you in a newspaper and I'm going to see you on prime time news. You hear me? I tell you? Do not go out there and teach people because you want to start church. And these maniacs go out there and start some God-forsaken Christian denomination. And you don't know. You're gullible and you go join some man well know for talk. But he believes that rape is legal. So guess what, go on? He might go just knock you upside the head and rape you. And you best know that God upon inside in a free mind. You best believe it, that him believe God upon him side, and when him rape your little picnic, he might do the will of God or the work of God. Because that is where him believe, and that is where you make him seduce you to come join. That's why we tell you be careful. As a matter of fact, there is no being careful out there. If you're not in the I.S.U.P.K, you're just easy pickings. Me, I tell you, I'm not lie to you. I tell you the truth. If you're doing at the UPK, you're just a sheep out there. All right, so we're going to read some laws about rape. All right, and show you that if your Christian pastor say, should I say grape though? TikTok. See, if your Christian pastor say, all right, I'm going to accept this request if them still have them requests up. All right, I'm gone. See, if your Christian pastor say the laws are done away with, then that means grape is done away with. So this is the book of Deuteronomy 22, and let's start at verse 25. It says, but if a man find a betrothed damsel, what does betrothed mean? Means she's engaged. So if a man find a betrothed or an engaged damsel or a young woman, see, in the field, and the man force her and lie with her, then the man only that lie with her shall die. Right? This is a law. This is the law that your pastor said done away with. So this I make you know say, if a man hold a woman and forcefully have sex with her, he should be unalive. What is that implying? That is implying that rape is wrong according to the laws of God. Now, if your pastor teach that the Old Testament done away with, man, and New Testament, show me the law or the rule in the New Testament that say you must not rape. There's none. That's why you need the Old Testament and the New Testament. Or else the raping that you see taking place inside of your Christian church, because many of you I go some church where raping I go on. See? It's because your pastor think this law is done away with. And God knows his heart And he don't have to do nothing more than believe in Jesus. But this law where we keep, and the Most High tell us to keep, says graping is wrong. Let me read it again. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22 and verse 25. And it said, but if a man find a betrothed damsel in the field, and the man force her and lie with her. What do you mean by force her and lie with her? Mean him force her to lie with her, force her to have sex. Him grape her. See? Then the man only that lay with her shall die. Mean this, you should put this man to, and we don't put people to death. Right? So we don't want to feel like we go around unaliving people. You know what I mean? Of course, Christ came to give grace. Yeah. We don't put people, we don't have the right to do that. Most I will do that in some way, shape, or form. You understand? So we don't put people to unalivement. But according to when we were in our nation and the Most High gave us this law, our government would put this in place. That if a man grape, that would be a death sentence. You understand? That would be a death sentence. But your Christian pastor said the law is done away with, so I guess we should forget about this, right? I guess you're having such a jolly time in that Christian church because, you know what I mean, your Christian pastor speaks so eloquently. Him does stutter with him word and him say, and Jesus! And you know what I mean, me they don't turn and hear one of them. The man literally dog. Like, him have a thing like him have, yeah, the man so demonic to and people surrounding me and say, yo, people are real sheep, you know, man. Look out here, the man son. The man literally a snarl, like an animal, like a beast. And you have some silly women still around him. I guess them think them will get a blessing or something. You get the curse of your life, and that man is probably some pedophile. Some con artists, definitely, because those are the ones that you see in the city and on the buses. Con men come out with them pan and them bands and some women that, you know what I mean, is in on the scam. And them preach a little thing and you are walk about your business, you go market or you go somewhere. And you silly person stop and listen to this con man. And I praise Jesus when you're supposed to go home and go about your business. And you get manipulated out of some money out of your pocket before you leave. Because I make sure you give a donation or you come in church where you can pay tithes. Tithes is not unlawful, but why would you pay tithes to a man that tell you that the law is done away with? Tithes is in the law. So why is he taking your tithes and he's telling you that the law is done away with? The law is done away with except the tithes. But our people don't know these things, you know. Because our people, you know what I mean, are being misled. And that is why we tell you, say, you need to run out of that Christian church and get inside. Don't watch my darkers. Don't watch this what we like to wear. This, them thing, a Israelite custom. We used to wear glasses, it's in our Bible. Don't look on it and say, why is he wearing a darkers like me hear somebody saying at the chat one time. Ma, you take off your darkers, me could see your eye now, as if something wrong with my eye. Something wrong with my left one. It now see as clear as one time. Don't look on this. Don't look on my shield around my neck and my chain and my ring on my finger. Our culture that. This is not the star of Molech. You understand? Don't look on the beard on my face and my ears ringing on my ears. These are all Israelite custom. Don't look for how me talk. At the ghetto God make me born. I saw we chat. Me never decide for born in a garrison. Me just born there. So when you go judge me by how me talk, and you perceive that I'm lacking education and say, oh, you're not educated enough to teach me about God. Then Peter didn't educate it. And Peter was the rock in which Christ's church was built upon. So you go judge Peter. So you go say me done, say you can't follow me. Then go and go follow Christian pastor, then no man, go and go follow him. Him bright, me done, go and go follow him. Go and go follow him and see, you know what I mean, if your children safe in that place. You don't know what follow command in general, YAHANNA. But a time I will come where when I go realize that the real leaders, they are not in the Christian church. You understand? All right. You know we need to grow past as well. We need to grow past the standard of righteousness that the oppressor have I believe in. Like our standard of righteousness is a 3-piece suit where the Christian pastor them like to wear. Where that come from? White people. The white man wear 3-piece suit. You see, because we love the oppressor, not me, you know. I say we talking about black people. Slack yeah. Then, because we love the oppressor and the oppressor wear 3-piece suit. If the pastor don't wear a 3-piece suit, him not righteous. Because the white man, who is Jesus by the way, white Jesus, yeah, the white man, he wears a 3-piece suit. So the Christian pastor needs to wear a 3-piece suit. Right? If you wear a t-shirt and wear your beard and this thing upon your head, we don't know, God knows what this is. And this thing around the neck, what that? What that started here? You're not perceived as righteous. You understand? What that by your hand, brother? What that? You know what this powers in the ring? Ring charge up. So like, yeah. See? And people might see me in my ring and think, say, yo, power in my ring. Me have to constantly tell people, say, look, Bridget, look, listen. Stupid, we don't call it now. We power, brother, I God alone have power. This don't protect me from evil, but don't pray to it. You understand? A jewelry, and this is David name. So it's David name in Hebrew. So we wear it, we beat it, symbolizing, yeah, we work for Christ. Because Christ sit up on the throne of David. This now have no power. If this drop off a minute, no, there's nothing. If me throw my ring today, there's nothing gonna happen. And you know why this is such a it might not be such a big thing in America, you know. We see in Jamaica, yo, we superstitious to no end. Who be full the atmosphere in Jamaica, brother. I just tell you straight. Who be not real, yeah? Just put that to bed. We know what you think you believe in, Obia is not real. We know what you think you believe in, and we know what you think we see or hear. It is a scam. Just like the chopper them. The chopper them get the biggest scam. Them claim say them a scam, but the guzu man them where charge them ring a scam them worse. Obia is not real. Take it out of your brain. There's no such thing as dopey. Stop it. Stop being a little child. You know what we appeal to? Corrupt people who too afraid to thump in your face. Brawling. So they hide and think say them sprinkle like oil. It a go do something. Good. If you so go and go thump him down face, I would advocate that, you know what I mean? You fight your brother. But that's what I said. You're so coward that you go sprinkle little oil. You're a coward. Wicked people who become childlike because they believe in a superstition. That don't work, it don't work. If you think like a powder and something do him or something him do. And God kill him. You did nothing. You're just a fool. And when you charge up your ring, you still end up a jail, brother. You still end up unalived. We don't know why hear this because we don't have a ring pan and know we're confident in it. We don't depend on it. And we don't just go paid, we don't debt to the scammer named Obia man. And we don't rely upon it, brother. It's not real. I'm sorry for break the bus in the bubble. It's not real. And the protection we pay the Obia man for, you go dead tomorrow. Or the next day. One day you go see say it not real. It got too late. You understand? We have to say them things, my youth, because here we go. Our people believe in a superstition and them see them thing around, they can say, yo, charge up and break, brother. This is just a friggin' chain. Stop it. Come learn the Bible and stop believing magic like a child. You believe in a Harry Potter? Come out of that mind frame, man. And you know what I mean? The Christian church reinforce this ignorance in your mind. Because at the end of the day, you rather believe in that than believe in a God. You rather believe so you can sprinkle little powder and rub up with little oil and then, you know what I mean, prosperity will follow you. Rather than to stop me and pork. Rather than to stop sleep with an ex-man wife. Rather than stop being a whore. You believe in an oil more than keeping the Most High laws. He's an ignorant little child, man. And we need to stop it. We need to come out of that. You know what I mean? That stupid mindset. And we learned that from the oppressor. Rolling calf and all them things, their meat come down from the oppressor, the Greeks and them things. Look how foolishness that we learn over here in slavery. And when we did in Africa, under the Africans, then we learn them who be this and who be that. Stupidity. When we have a real power, the God of the Bible, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, who have real power, who destroy kingdoms, kingdoms. You want to give up that for Obia? Well, Obia not real. You know what I mean? I hope that answer your question and put an end to, you know what I mean, the superstitious nightmare that you have lived in. You live in a fear all your life of what people might do to you with Obia. You watch where you step. You watch where you look, brother, everything you worry about because you're full of fear. You're just a coward, brother. And in here we say we are no cowards. Get inside the I.S.U.P.K. But we take away that fear out of you. Alright, we'll read this again. See? Jamaica, hey, I'm telling you, Jamaica have a serious, some serious work of doing in Jamaica, you know, because in Jamaica you can't tell no man said up in a real, you know. No man at all, you can't tell said up in a real. And if you ask him, are you sitting down and say, all right, most people, some people see some things and they have some supernatural experience and them just don't know it's not no dead person, see, brother. You see, your demons, them have a job to do. And them job is get you to believe in a dopey. So you can sin against God. See? All right, so watch this now. Most people, when you talk to them and say, where you see? Is either here than here. Some story, or them see something where them not sure about and them conclude say a dopey. The few people who actually see something don't understand that, you know what I mean? Yo, let me read the scripture. I'm gonna read that scripture and show you what. You understand? But rest assured, there's no such thing as ghosts. Alright? Ecclesiasticus 39 and 28, and it said, there be spirits that are created for vengeance. These are demons. You have angels, well, demons are angels too. See? But the demons are the one them where when you break the Most High laws, his job is to tempt you to ultimately unalive you, because you was a wicked bastard. You eat pork, you sleep with an ex-man wife, you LGBT, his job is to torment you. This is the reason why you're depressed and you want to hang yourself. You understand? These are the spirit of vengeance. Why vengeance? Who is angry at you? Let me continue reading. Which in their fury lay on sore strokes. Right? These demons is their job to torment you. You understand? You sleep by your husband, you make sure you start sell front the back road, or you start sell. You have a OnlyFans where you're a full prostitute. So one day you can give you AIDS and make you dead. So you can say, you can read, see, in the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. So them appease the wrath of the Most High. You understand? That is them job. So they can go back to the Most High and say, yeah, we'll finally get rid of that wicked one day. We can't stop them poor. We give him diabetes. Or give her diabetes. Now doctor will cut off our foot. Our doctor cut off our foot and she dead. And then him get a well done. You understand? Because you refuse to keep the laws of your forefather that the Most High give to us. You understand? The Most High gave these laws to your forefather so that everything would be well with us for generations upon generation. But you insist to follow the oppressor. See it now you believe in a rolling calf or obia. This is how far we have become. We are falling so far that we believe in a obia. We believe obia can save us from the wrath of the Most High. That we believe. The Most High make it clear so you might try analyze here. You go check the obia, man. Instead of you miss near death yesterday. All right, let me stop nyam pork. Let me start keep. What the Most High want me to do? Yo, call the UPK. You can't come a class? Forward, man. Come in. Get inside these ranks and start wake up your people. No, you rather try. You rather test your luck with the Obia man. The Obia man so gone to God walk every day. And the grace we did it. And the grace we did it. Go pray for the Obia man and live off and so gone. Slap ya. But don't make fun of it. It's just, you know what I mean? It's funny, charging. You really believe in that scammer there? You believe, yo, our people believe anything, man. Just listen, man. One power. And let me go read the scripture there now. See? There's one power. See? There's one power. It's just the Most High, nothing else. There's no dopey, there's no aliens. There's no Anunnaki. That's what those one I strong delusions where, you know what I mean, the Most High Christianity is the main one. The main strong delusion. It's the Most High allow them things to prosper and to the point where you are questioning all the Bible. The Most High allow it because you don't want to listen, so all right, might as well do what you want to do. So little by little him can just, these spirits can just take vengeance for the Most High. But him no want to do that. The Most High don't take pleasure in the death or the unalivement of the wicked. One thing, because of the Christian church, the one thing we don't want to admit is that we're wicked as hell. Everybody else wicked, but not we. You know we consider wicked? People who unalive people. Yeah, man, them are the worst in a society. You're pork eating wicked too. Them wicked and you wicked too. You understand? This is the book of Isaiah chapter 45 and 7 and it says, I form the light. This is the Most High talking. I create darkness. See? So for all of the Christian them we believe that Satan a fight against God, don't stop it. Satan have to obey God or pay a consequence. Satan afraid of God like puss. He wouldn't dare. He wouldn't even imagine it. No angel would imagine disobeying the Most High. There's no such thing. Are those we stupid, you know what I mean, mankind who is weaker than all. Zin? Stupid enough to disobey the Most High. You understand? Let me read again. Isaiah 45 and 7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. The Most High create evil. So if cross is a follow, no bath can wash it off. You understand? And no baptism in no water like what your Christian pastor do. Which is not the baptism in the name of Christ. That is John's baptism that a Christian pastor do. Because John baptized with water. Christ never baptized nobody with no water. See? You can't wash off no crosses because God do it. God said the angel them which you call demons because of them job, what them do to you, to keep you in a crosses. That's your job. They are the policeman of the world. That is what them do. You understand? The Most High in complete control. There's nothing outside. There's nothing that is going on that him no sanction. Let me read it again. I make peace and create evil. The Most High create the evil that is happening to you. Not no Obeah man. You understand? Let me continue reading. I, the Lord, do all these things. The Most High make you know say him a do it. Stop it. Stop say your neighbor throw blow upon you. Stop it. I gotta do it. And why am I do it? Brother, can you sleep with a man's wife, brother? You molest little picnic. You know this, you don't think you deserve this? You deserve it. Alright. Which other scripture am I go to? Right. Alright. Now the next scripture. Amos 3 and 6. See? Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? What is that talking about? That is talking about war. When war come, is the Most High will, like Most High make war. Like Ukraine, so for the Christian them where I pray for the war in Ukraine and the war in the Middle East to stop, and the war in your community to stop, it's the Most High do it. So it's hard to believe, right? The Most High make war kick off in your community. You know why? Because of base sinners in your community. See? So, you know what I mean? Him send an angel to stir up war in your community. Because all are we wicked anyway. So, might as well make we afraid. So when war kick off, everybody afraid. So when everybody afraid now, maybe somebody will say, why you know we need to change and start do better. That is the purpose side. Let me read again. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord has not done it? So you ask a question. Is there evil in the city? And I know me do it. And me do it. The Most I say, and me do it. So you go through town and you hear, bah, 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 bah. And you see a man spread out. And Most I do it. To make everybody hold them in and say, Lord, why? Why, Jesus? Why? So you know what everybody are going to do now? Behave. You understand? Everybody are going to behave now and wonder, Shot could have catch me a while ago, right side of me. Yo, that's why I'm afraid of town, my youth work, blah, 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 blah. You start think about how that could have been you. It's a warning. But somebody have to pay the price. And it's usually the man who the Most High decide. It could be you next time. You understand? But the Most High don't take pleasure in the death of the wicked. The Most High don't take pleasure in, you know what I mean? Because enough of these entertainers, enough of them could have end up analyzing themselves, when the ton load of things that they have done start come out to the forefront. Some of them can't live with it. Because they have done so many wicked things and them know them wrong, despite them believing in Christianity. When you for some reason, I know how people know them wrong when they eat pork, But I just beat, why I'm talking about pork so much and Christians have a problem when we do it. It's because of the one thing where it seems like our people can't stop, defending. Like, I know every Christian defend rape. Some do, some don't. But for some reason, majority of Christian defend pork. Like pork is like it's a holy thing for Christianity. So you have to depend it. You know, to eat shrimp, nor crab, nor lobster neither. But our people, we teach that you know to eat that neither. But our people not sing pan that like how them sing pan pork. Let me see how this true. Queen Una, I hope I know one African this, you know. If it's African, me I kick them off now. Hey Shalom, you're now a part of the class. You know what I mean? Who am I? Who is this person now on the live? Queen Una, you're now, you know what I mean, in the I.S.U.P.K Jamaica class. What you ask now? You have a question or comment? Alright, a person I don't really deal with nothing. So let's. Alright. When you can join the class if you don't have a question or comment, yeah? If you don't want to say yo, I'm wrong or I'm right, feel free to jump in. You understand? Alright, let me just say again. Yeah. The most I don't take pleasure in the don't take pleasure in it, but guess what? When you have stubborn children, then you know what I mean. Ezekiel 33 and 11, and it said, say unto them, as I live, saith the Lord, I have no pleasure in the death of the wicked. You understand? But that the wicked turn from his way and live. So when you see something go on in the streets or something, it's not that the most I take pleasure in it. It's so that more while, brethren, I tell you the truth, you know. Sometimes the man who face the worst side, you know, is not the worst, you know. You have a thing in a New Testament where a building fall upon some brothers and Christ say, you think that they were the wickedest of all? No. Them things are gonna happen. So more while I know the wickedest man get dash way, you know. Is just somebody have to be an example. So you might think to yourself, say, yo, at least me not do that. So, but the most time I still use you as an example. Might still use you as an example. So that other people can say, yo, I can't bother with this, never change. So you don't have to be the worst. Let me read it again. See it say unto them. So the most I speak to the children of Israel. I tell Ezekiel to tell us. See? As I live. So the most I say, yo, as I live. They must say, yo, this is plain truth. Me I tell you, this is the full truth. See? Say the Lord God or Yahweh, our power. See? The most high is our power. You understand? I have no pleasure in the death of the wicked. Wait do for the most high for unalive you. You know, over and over again. If unalive you in this life, you come back and do the same thing, you have to unalive you again. Wait, him not get no tight. It just learn and not learn. Let me continue reading. But that the wicked turn from his way and live. That is what the most I want to do. Turn from, you know, I'm in a Christian church. Don't become like P. Diddy. Zin, turn ye from your evil ways. For why will ye die? Why will you die, O house of Israel? This is just talking to the Israelites. And we might talk to why you know what I mean? Why you choose to just stay in the garrison and die? Just turn from your wicked ways. You understand? So the most I can free us from under this oppressor, so we not have to live in a garrison under this oppressor. and an oppressive system we create for us, to keep us under. You understand? The most I just want to turn. You know what I mean? Through the Bible, there's so many scenarios and instances where we break the Most High law. See? And the Most High punish we. And we turn and him bless we again. Just like a father, when we listen, him accept we again. There's when you read the Bible, I know most people don't have the patience to read the Bible. You know, a modern time now, you can download the app, the Bible app, and just put it on audio, and the Bible will read itself. Cause you might some of the people might, you know what I mean, the oppressor education system fail with. See, are we not as bright as society would want us to be? Well, a modern day now, download a Bible app for your phone and make the Bible read itself to you. And you will see what I go on. There's no excuse now for a Christian pastor tell you say the law done away with. When you have the Bible app, it can read itself. If you're not, some of us can read, you know, but some of us are not excellent readers. You get what I say? So as we are reading, we're not able to understand what we are reading, say, because we count the words them and think there's no shame in that. As we said, the oppressor's education system is not made for us. It fails us. See? But download a Bible app, the KJV Bible app. Just put KJV Bible app, download it. You know what I mean? And as we teach class, you just follow in a class, just make it read out too. And see if what we are saying are true or false. Because we know enough brothers and sisters would have been abandoned the Christian church a long time, but that's true, them can't help themselves when it comes to the reading. Them sincerely want to know about the Most High. But when it comes to the reading part, them have to just put them trust in a Christian pastor. God, they can't help themselves. You understand? But modern day now, the Most High wrap up everything now, so you make sure say, yo, you have all the tools you need. See? Jump on the Google Play Store, download a Bible app, and make the Bible read itself to you. You understand? And then come to us with your questions when you have questions. See? So the Most High said, say unto them, as I live, saith the Lord God, I have no pleasure in the death of the wicked, but that the wicked turn from his way and live. So what is wicked? What is being wicked? Wicked is when you're breaking the Most High law. Wicked is not bad mind and envy. Envious is a sin, right? Being envious is a sin, but wicked is not you saying a person, the bad mind, you know, and bad mind me. Well, what in bad mind about? Him steal from you? Him has spread rumors, false witness by you. Like, what is the laws them what him a do? Or break? See? Or what are the laws that you are breaking that cause you for wicked? And that is wickedness if you break the Most High law. So if you eat pork, you're wicked. If you worship Christianity, Christmas, Easter, Valentine's Day, you're wicked. You understand? If you celebrate birthdays, you're wicked. And that are everybody, practically. See? If you sleep with an ex-man's wife, you're wicked. I'm just list out some of the laws them, which, well, topics of the laws them, alluding to the laws them, because they are literally read out as to what you should do or and not do. See? So if there's a LGBT, you're wicked. If there's an unaliver, you're wicked. If there's a thief, you're wicked. If you hide in secret and smite your neighbor, you're wicked. If meaning domestic violence and, you know what I mean, secretly just beating somebody up, whether it be man or woman, you're wicked. Like P. Diddy, who beat Cassie in secret, him wicked. You understand? So wicked is not what you call wicked. Yo, You see, it know how man reach nowhere in a life, you know, now wicked. Wicked is not where you decide wickedness is where somebody do that is against the law that is wicked. And all of us have been wicked. You understand? So guess what you need to do? This is what the Most I say. I have no pleasure in the death of the wicked, but that the wicked turn from his ways and live. So stop breaking him laws so you can live. The Most I never make it complicated in a way where we have to guess like the Christian church. You have to, don't sin. That is what your pastor tell you. Don't sin. God, don't. Yeah, you must say, your pastor that say, sinners shall not enter the kingdom of heaven. See? But your pastor don't tell you what is a sin. So now you have to just make up your own thing as what you think sin is. Some want to think drinking a Guinness is sin. Some want to think drinking rum is sin. Some want to think, you know what I mean, gambling is sin. Because of your pastor. Them pastor, you're dangerous still, you know. See? Our people don't know what is a sin. And we don't know what is wickedness. You understand? All right. All right. All right. We have a next story we're going to touch upon. So, apparently, Japan, they might have a population crisis. And they want black men to come over there and impregnate those Down syndrome looking creatures, them Japanese women, to save them population. And them appear to do it. I mean, I have to tell them that it is a trap because under normal circumstances, Japanese people don't love black people. You understand? We'll play a little tape and then we're going to jump into breaking this down. You understand? 1 second. Now I get no sound. What is? You know what I mean? So basically, they want black men to come impregnate them woman because apparently the Most High is cursing these, you know what I mean, Down syndrome looking heathens with low birth rate. You understand? Because right now the Most High curse every heathen right now. I curse the oppressor, you know what I mean? I curse the Hamites them down Africa. See? I curse all of them right now. I bring them in a war with each other. He must send virus upon the earth, plagues. See? He must send natural disasters like never seen before. See, he must curse all of them. Right? So now, those Ammonites, because that is who the Japanese are. They are the Ammonites. Right? They want the Israelites them come and breed them woman. The Most High tell us verbatim, we should not take their daughters nor give our sons or daughters to their sons. That is a law we're going to read sharply. See? But them want we break the Most High law to save them. Just think about that. Just think about that for a second. They want us to disobey our God to save them. When they were complicit in our oppression. When the oppressor called us niggers, they were calling us niggers too. You understand? When the oppressor treated us with prejudice. When we used to go to Japan, them deal with us with prejudice too. You know what I mean? In recent history, them start come to Jamaica to culture appropriate. To culture vulture. Take we dancing. Now we dancing mainly. Then we dance all music. And then go back to Japan and build a complete, you know what I mean? Because for some reason, you know, these Japanese, you know, them love people culture. And when you check it at all of the Eden, them love people culture. See? So them take with dancehall and them have them own Japanese dancehall and reggae artists. And you have a thing named, what you call it, Japan Splash or something like that. Big thing where even our artists them seek to go and perform pan because now them can make some money. Which that should tell you a lot about the condition that we're in, that even with our own creation, we need the heathens to pay us so that we can survive. See? So them use our thing and create an industry that makes themselves rich. You know what I mean? And now them need with literal sperm to keep themselves alive. Alright, two things. I'm gonna say one, the Most High say we should not do that. I'm gonna read that shortly. Two, those children would not be Japanese, those children would be Israelites. So if a Jamaican man, which you should not, but just give a scenario. See? If a Jamaican man, which is a Benjamite, who's a descendant of the slave trade, see? Go over to Japan and have sex with a Japanese woman, another Benjamite will come out of that pregnancy. Not a Japanese. See? Which, I may say, sound like a trap. Because this now. Them see how America build an empire after enslaving our people. Them know them can't enslave we. So what them going to do? Them going to seduce we. Just think about it. Them can't enslave we because them not have the power to do so. Them not have the physical power, nor would the world even condone them trying to force us into slavery. So them a try seduce we. See? So here what them do now. Seduce with them woman because Jamaican man love heathens. And that's true. You know what I mean? We have a culture where we just love have sex with, you know what I mean, these heathens. White woman, Japanese woman, you know what I mean, and no Africans. See? So them I use them woman, those cartoon characters that them know of as woman. If seduce we come offload our seed in a Japan. Basically, it's no different from the transatlantic slave trade. Because that is our next generation, them want we dump off in a Japan. I may say they would not be Japanese. If you breed a Japanese woman, that are Japanese, that a black man with Japanese features, that are Israelite with Japanese features, which that the most I know want. No mix up business, the most I know want. The most I never make a tiger to sleep with a lion. You understand? So here what happens. So we do that in mass. I will go over there and sleep with 10,000 Japanese women and impregnate them. Impregnate 10,000 Japanese women. That are 10,000 Benjamites. No trap in a Japan, you know. Where them can groom, where have your physical ability, your mental intelligence, your physical advantage, all of the culture creating ability that we have from, we can create music, everything, and then can mold that to build them nation. Them don't, yo, brother. One thing them a slavery, them a try create again in a different way. You understand? Them a try build them kingdom the way the white man build it, but in a different way. The white man literally ship us come over here and building kingdom. Them want to seduce us into giving our people over to them, or giving our seed, our children over to them. And guess what? You see, when you give up the ghost, you are going to reincarnate in a Japan. Say, all of Jamaica man, them go Japan. And breed off all of the Japanese women there. See? The whole of Jamaica reincarnate back in a Japan. Just like everybody who did over Africa, the Middle East, Europe, before slavery, now reincarnate back over here because everybody end up over here. So you want them when it over there so and dead over there so reincarnate back over here. Because them children over here so. And your children bring you back in the earth. So that them wise as a slavery in a different way. All right, get them to impregnate with woman them. So we have some Japanese looking Negroes. We can run fast. We can jump high. We can fight. We have the intelligence to build the internet. But now them think we are them and they are us. We can mold them in whichever form we want. You understand? It would work out good for them neither, you know. Because we would have overrun them same way. There would be no more Japanese. But you know that would mean we would have the most I would have cursed we more. Because that is blatant disobedience to the Most High laws. You understand? We sleeping with these heathens. Let me jump to the scripture right now. See? In the meanwhile, remember, tap up the screen. You know what I mean? Share, like, subscribe, depending on the platform that you're watching on. You see me? This is I.S.U.P.K. Jamaica under commanding General YAHANNA. All right, this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and 3, and it says, neither shalt thou make marriages with them. The most I can know say you must not marry these heathens. What is marriage? Sex is marriage. That's all marriage is. Marriage is not you go in front of a Christian pastor and say, you know what I mean, will you take this man or this woman for your lawfully wedded husband or wife? That is not marriage. See? Marriage is sex. You understand? Let me read again. Neither shall thou make marriages with them. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son, nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son. You understand? The Most High don't want this. That is the reason why the Most High flooded the earth in the time of Noah. Because we were the sons of God were sleeping with the daughters of men. In this case, we would be the sons of God because we are literally God's people. Our name literally means sons of God. Zain Yashar Allah, Prince of the power. Prince is the son, the power is the king. Prince of God, sons of God. Zain, and them would be the daughters of men. The woman them where them are seduce us with to come over and impregnate. You understand? So in the time of Noah, that was happening. Adam seed through Seth, because Abel did die. See, Seth children start sleep with the other nation. Then. You understand? Of course, you have to get into class and thing. We break that down for now. You know what I mean? Adam and Eve was not the only people on earth. See? So, the sons of God would be the children of Seth. See? Start sleep with the regular surrounding people. And most I never want that in flood the earth. You understand? They were marrying and giving into marriage. Just like what they said. Neither shalt thou make marriage with them. They were marrying and giving into marriage, meaning they were just freely sleeping with the other nations. Your Christian church say the angels them come down and sleep with, you know what I mean? The angels them referring to at that time was, you know what I mean? When it never say angels, it's the sons of God. And the Christian church take that to mean that, you know what I mean? Oh, the angels came down and have sex with women. That is not possible. The Most High never made them like that. You understand? And those stupid doctrine make you think that Jesus never have a physical father, as if Joseph, a black man, is not the father of Christ. You know what I mean? The doctrine they just, you know what I mean, belittle a black man. But that is another story. See? Just know that angels can't have sex with women. Angels don't make with penis and vagina. You understand? Angels are different being completely. You understand? So they were marrying and giving into marry, and the Most High was not having it, and the Most High was flood the earth. You understand? Because now the seed him chose get corrupted, just like now. We do it back then in the time when we were in our land, and the Most High send we off in a slavery field too, and other things what we do. You understand? And now the Japanese want us to do the same thing. The Most High would have to punish us for that. Can't do that. You understand? And with that, we are going to close after class, you know. You know what I mean? So you remember, like, share, subscribe, depending on the platform that you're on. We're going to jump to the security announcement. If you have questions, though, feel free to leave it in the chat. All right, I'm going to read through something. That is why the white pastor can't preach to me anymore. The white pastor. Yeah, man, why a pastor, yet alone a white one? Benjamin Kitty said, that is why the white pastor can't preach to me, you know. Big up yourself, Benjamin Kitty. You see me? You can imagine a pastor preach to you, yet alone a white one. All right. But the only reason he came out with an apology is because it came out in public. And that is true, Kevin Thomas. You're right. What P. Diddy did was disturbing. Not saying he can't change because we can't judge no one. All right. You can criticize him though. Judge don't mean criticize, yeah? Because if somebody do something wrong, it's your right to criticize it. Judge would mean you're putting him to death or giving him some penalty. If you pay a consequence for your crime. Yeah, him can't change. Him can't change. When I say P. Diddy can't change. Whereas I say, you know what I mean, them thing, yeah, this is the most that is doing, making it come out to the light because our people look up to a man like P. Diddy, come to find out he's a wicked bastard. You understand? The most that is not with P. Diddy. See? All right, let me see if some more comments today. All right, somebody say, how do you expect people that colonize your ancestors to tell you the truth? All right, I can guess where you're trying to say, what you're trying to say, but me now go guess. Black Prince, please clarify your question. What you mean by how do you expect people that colonize your ancestors to tell you the truth? Are you referring to the Bible where we are read from? Are you saying that the Bible is the oppressors or the oppressor, the colonizer Bible? Because we know that is, you know what I mean? The Bible does not belong to the oppressor. The Bible is our history book, our records. So, but clarify, if I'm wrong, let me know. See? So, Kemar said, most of them in the church is Satan. Them not teaching the truth. All right, I know what you say, Kemar. See? Them a follow Satan, meaning them probably not willfully. But by being a Christian, that is automatically what you do. Because God know in our church. You understand? You have a scripture where said, what the heathen sacrifice, they sacrifice to devils. You understand? And the Christian church definitely belongs to the oppressor, which is a heathen. And our people gone in the and our people gone in the gone worship the white Jesus. See? Alright, Mr. Wagwan. The Catholic Church is well known for their actions to young children. Yeah, man. Hope daily. Yeah, man, you're right. Not all churches, but 7 out of 10. Yo, whole heap that at a 70%, you know. Bill fence. Yeah, man. Not all churches, but 7 out of 10. A whole heap that still. Alright, so I hit that. We're gonna jump to the security announcements. See? Alright, these are the ISUPK security announcements, where the ISUPK started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General YAHANNA. New rules for brothers and sisters. When a new brother or a sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. After 6 months, if a brother or a sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or a sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother or sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. You know what I mean? Tithes is in the law. You know what I mean? Your pastor said the law is done away with, but he's still collecting your tithes. You know what I mean? Well, we said the law is not done away with, so you should pay your tithes, but not to the man who say the law is done. You get what I say? Like, yeah, that is a contradiction. All right? But the tithes is in the law, so pay your tithes. Go to I.S.U.P.K. Jamaica, not even about Jamaica, ISUPK.com, ISUPK144.com, and pay your tithes. See? Tithes, which is a commandment, you can find this in Numbers chapter 18 and 21, and Malachi chapter 3 verse 8 to 10 means 10 in the Hebrew, and is pronounced Ma'aishara. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you'd like to give. Upcoming holy convocation, that is the feast of first fruits. You understand? Reminding Akiam and Akwatiam to check on social media such as ISUPK.com or ISUPK144.com, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and so on for ISUPK events and materials. If a brother wants to be a trooper in the school, then he's to start wearing all black, which includes black boots, shirt, pants, headband, or scarf. Alright, so if you want to be a part of the school, you know what I mean, you have to wear all black. See? But call the number, let us know that you want to be a part of the school. And with that, we say, Sir, Wapanya Aquadam, which means turn and face the east. We're going to say the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew and then in English. Abanawa, Shabashamayam, Kwadash, Aya, Shamka, Yahweh, Malakwatka, Taba'a, Ratazaka, Aya, Aisha, Ba'arataza, Kawa, Aya, Bashamayam, Natanganawa, Lakam, Kal, Yawam, Wasalaklanawa, Kawabwatnawa, Kasalatnawa, Kawabwatyanawa, Wala'a, Fabaya Anawa, Banasayawan, Abal, Awashainawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Amalakwa, Wa'ala, Wathapara, La'awalamyam, Aman. In English, Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, Yahweh. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever so be. Amen. All right, Sarah, which means the third. We're going to give one courtesy salute. Men of Israel, I Madim Shabbat, I Madium, Barak, Yahweh Sham Yahweh Shabrak Thumb. We're going to give one courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, I'm Adim Shabbat. I'm Adim, Barak, Yahweh Shamar Ala Thumb Sham Yahweh Shai. Yadamata, class dismissed. All right, remember, like, share, subscribe, depending on the platform that you're watching on. You understand? If you want to be a part of the school, sisters or brothers, see? Remember, call the number that is in the bio of all our pages. The number is in every video that we post on YouTube. It's at the top of all our pages. Just call that number, let it be known that you want to be a part of the school or you want to start attending classes. You understand? And with that, shalom. Oh yeah, one more thing. Remember Tribe Vibes, you know what I mean? Go over to Tribe Vibes, stream some ISUPK music. We're gonna ring sort of well, for TikTok, for those on TikTok, you might just hear a piece, a one, but on YouTube, we're gonna ring sort probably two, you know what I mean? Tribevibes.com. TRIBE-VIBEZ.com. You can also download the app as well. Yeah, man. Streaming platform, black owned streaming platform. You know what I mean? And with that, shalom.